establish your game.
Goodness, Ben Simmons, unreal.
Here's Griffin, following the bucket by Orlando. Misses the wing three.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Pass to Yao. Over Edey. A nice shot by Yao.
That is a tough shot.
Jokic with the steal. Up top, Simmons. That's in, coming off the assist from Jokic.
And you'd love to see Simmons flex this range more. Defenses don't expect him to be a threat in that mid-range area.
Now here's Griffin. And they pick up 2.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Once he gets in deep on the defense, there is no way he's missing a layup like that.
Now Yao, following the three-point attempt by Jokic. And there's a whistle. That goes on Zach Edey. That is his first foul of the game. Here in the first quarter with about 2 minutes gone by. Edey with the steal. There's the drive. And the dunk by Edey.
He takes advantage of them in every way possible.
And Greg, he lures them into a trap on the steal and then bang, straight to the bucket.
Turning great defense into great offense. That's the kind of stop you're looking for.
Inside, Edey goes straight through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul. He'll go to the line. That's on Yao Ming. Orlando shooting their first free throw of the game here.
Well, with Zach Edey, it's about more than his 7'4" size. Skills will develop, his timing will improve, but he's already got the physical foundation of a great player.
And you know, you think about the release point on Jokic's outside shot. It is tough to get to.
Yeah, Kevin, it certainly is. And the problem is if you start to come out of your stance to try to get to that shot, Jokic will just pull the ball down and beat you on the drive.
Now, here's Stojakovic. It's hauled in by Stojakovic. And here in the first, about 3 minutes in, nifty move. Misses off the left eye. Miami trailing. And here's Stojakovic. Over Olajuwon. Miami no good on that time either. Stolen by Stojakovic. Fires for 3. It's good. It's his second basket. He's shooting 2 for 4.
And Stojakovic, a super sniper. He can knock it down from anywhere, but the 3 ball is his specialty.
Well, there he goes, getting some elevation and scoring 2 loud points.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
And Jokic gets it to go.
The competitive nature of Jokic coming through. He wanted those 3 points right back.
And he gives that rim a good tug on the way down.
Well, that's how you drive your point home right there. Here's Olajuwon. And then Olajuwon with the dunk.
Boy, both teams racking up the points to start this game.
Yeah, and I'm sure both coaches would like to see more defensive intensity from their teams.
Looking to make plays for others. We've seen this from him all night.
Yeah, when there's been an open man, he's found him. And you love to see a guy dishing it like this.
And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Gators.
Well, the thing about hitting early threes, it spaces the floor and makes things a lot easier offensively.
They've out-hustled the opponent so far in this one. A lot of points in the open floor, and that's giving them the advantage.
Good work there as it goes. Yao's got 10.
Well, the defense can't lose track of him. He's just too talented offensively.
And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Well, once Edey gets the ball that close to the basket, it's too late, even against the best defense.
With the drop. Wow, hammering it in. Look out.
Hey, guys, I don't know that this is the time for that kind of flair. In a close game, the important thing is to get the 2 points, not necessarily the dramatic.
Oh, come on. He had to go for that, didn't he? My goodness. Outside, McHale. Pass to Stojakovic. On the clock. Fires the three. Kevin McHale. And that's good. McHale's got himself on the board with 3 there.
Attacking from range there with some serious confidence.
Well, Jokic is one of the best passers in NBA history for any position.
Griffin's shot is off.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough openings to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession. And how's that for a move? The killer crossover. It's a thing of beauty. And we'll see if they can finally hold on to a lead. It's been back and forth all night.
Well, this is why the fans are here. Each team trading blows, increasing the entertainment value.
So it's the Gators now, following the bucket by Orlando. And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. And it's Olajuwon with the jam.
I mean, I hope you can appreciate the torque that kind of move generates. He just has that natural explosiveness. The dream is something to behold.
And so Steve Kerr decides to call a timeout. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. So it's the Gators now, trailing by 2. Right, we see a lot of change in the NBA, but Nikola Jokic always seems to stay in the MVP conversation.
And not just in it, at the top of it. His ability to affect the game is basically unmatched. He dominates in just about every single aspect.
Now Brunson, following the three-point attempt by Jokic. And it's sent back by Jokic.
You know, Jokic is an underrated defender. He's learned how to use his length.
Doesn't register as a block, but he did everything you want defending that shot.
Well, you know, sometimes the most pivotal plays don't always go on the stat sheet.
Pass to Edey. Jokic with the steal. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. There's the triple. Jokic stretching the floor as much as possible.
Hey, on many nights, Jokic is a primary playmaker. Tonight, he's been the finisher.
Here's Brunson. Buries the 20-footer. And the foul on Magic Johnson.
Magic Johnson.
That's his first foul.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Jokic, that's a two-pointer. And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Orlando out in front. They're up by 1. We'll take a quick break, then get you back to the action. We've got second-half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Takes a 3. They get it back. Kicks it out to Holmgren. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Holmgren's got the first points of the third quarter up on the board for Orlando.
Personal foul.
And so now a timeout taken by Mike D'Antoni. Coach needs a moment to talk things over. Miami trails by 4. What's the screen? Brunson scanning the floor. On the wing, Johnson. This one for 3. It falls. Nice speed that time from Brunson.
proving once again that he can flat out do it all. Magic phenomenal at creating off the dribble, this time burning the defense with the catch and fire.
Miami on defense. And there's the foul. It's on Jalen Brunson. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Here's Griffin, and the slam by Blake Griffin.
Oh, man. Griffin is a monster around the rim.
Brunson outside to the left wing. Pass to Johnson. Just 5 on the clock. It's up a 3. And again, Miami with the triple.
Nice seeing Johnson drain the 3-ball, proving how lethal of a scorer he can be.
Tipped away. And now here's Johnson, a fast break chance. Now here's Brunson. Griffin with the steal. For the lead. And it's Brunson missing.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him.
And the foul called on Pau Gasol.
Second team.
That's his first foul. Holmgren outside. Screen by O'Neal. Shoots. And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
Sometimes the action speeds up on you a little too much. Two teammates not on the same wavelength there.
Picked by Olajuwon. Fires from deep. Hangs home the trifecta. And Miami leads by 3.
And the way that Brunson is just so calm in the pick and roll, boy, he is smooth.
And a wide open look for Jordan. That props nice feed that time from Wembanyama.
Oh, give him credit for spotting the open shooter. That's just great court awareness. Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
Well, you talk about new school big men. Chet Holmgren is in that category. Rim protection and perimeter game all rolled into one.
1:25 left to play in the third. And here's Brunson outside. Wembanyama outside. Here's Jordan. And slams it right down on top of Zach Edey.
You won't find a much more entertaining sight. I'd call that slam dunk contest level.
Olajuwon deciding where to go with it. Brunson with a clean look. And it's off from three-point range. Here's Holmgren. Here's Wembanyama. And that's good. A nice job in the glass as they pick up 2 on the second effort.
You have to be aware of Wembanyama on the boards. Really keep a body on him. Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
Yeah, and where has the defense been? They've been content to let them fire away. They've got to close out to the arc.
Second team foul.
20 seconds left here in the third quarter. Out left to the wing. Pass to Gasol. Shot clock at 6. Gators need to get off a shot here. Olajuwon's shot is good.
And likes the view from there. He's a strong mid-range shooter.
Yeah, and once you see that advantage from the sideline, you just want to yell at him to shoot the ball.
48.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the fourth quarter, what is still anybody's ballgame. Miami leading by 3. Here's Young. And they call the foul, so he's got the and-one chance here to make it a 3-point play.
Guys, it's just so difficult to stop Yao. His size and strength let him go right through that contact.
Orlando trails by 6. And Jokic wide open. He shoots. Drains it from beyond the arc.
They continue to battle out there, so close to taking the lead.
Yeah, this is definitely a close one. Let's see if they have enough in the tank to take the lead here.
And this is why Griffin is so valuable to his team, always willing to share the rock.
And so here's Orlando. The drive by Simmons. And Simmons slams it in.
Big hops from the backcourt.
Oh, absolutely. And maybe just what they need to get this game, GA, going in their direction.
Yeah, what a huge dunk. Making a statement right there.
And the dunk by Edey.
And he shows us all what the breakaway rim was invented for.
Can you believe he almost brought the whole thing down by hanging on that long? And there's a whistle. That goes on Zach Edey. That's foul number 2 for him. A 2-point game. Yao. 6 to shoot. Stolen by Stojakovic. And we've got a whistle. The refs are indicating it's a transition take foul. It's going to be a shot and the ball.
And the next one puts him in the bonus.
And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Gators.
Well, their passing has been just exceptional, and it's opened up the floor for them on numerous occasions.
And they've also been steady from the three-point line and doing a good job creating room for their shooters and then converting.
Here's Stojakovic following the bucket by Orlando. Greg, their offensive approach has been rock solid here.
And they're finding the weak spots in the D and attacking it.
Well, when Edey gets on a roll, it's hard to stop all 7'4" of him. He's been fantastic tonight scoring.
And the foul called on Blake Griffin. That's his first foul. 3-point lead.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Now, here's Young. 18 feet out. Count it.
And he just seems to always deliver in the clutch. And he's got it going right now. That's who they want to take the big shot. What a make by Griffin, putting this team on his back.
Oh, he hits the deep 3.
What a make by Griffin, putting this team on his back.
Olajuwon inside. Edey. And there's the dunk.
Well, look, the defense has had no answer for him. They need to keep getting him the ball until that changes.
Buries the deep ball.
And when you need points, Yao is a great option. He just goes on the attack.
Griffin lugging it over. Now Simmons. And he drives in. Oh, what a finish. Time running low, guys, and somebody has got to win this one.
Yeah, well, who knows? We might need overtime in this one. It's been that kind of a game. Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Now here's Griffin. McHale outside. Kick by Yao. Shot clock at 5. Takes the 3. Simmons there for the rebound.
That's just a great effort on the defensive side. Plastered to the shooter.
Big-time basket at a big-time moment.
Yeah, don't you just love to see a player embrace that kind of pressure?
And again, it's Yao Ming. I mean, we always talk his size, and that does help, but Yao also has terrific touch.
And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Had to foul, and on that occasion to stop the clock. That's the enemy in this situation.
And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 4-point ball game.
A very successful visit to the line for him. Now this is a two-possession game.
And it's out of bounds. And they say last touch by Griffin. And there's the intentional foul. No choice but to stop the clock here.
Second personal foul.
And that hurts as he doesn't get the first one to fall. Trying to focus now on the second.
Hakeem Olajuwon.
And he ends up making the second, and that puts them up by 5. Miami with the ball.
They've got to take the first good shot they can find.
Yeah, and it basically all comes down to this. If they come away empty here, this one's pretty much over.
Good on the first, and that increases their lead to 6.
And the height Simmons possesses at the point guard spot is really unique, which makes him tough to game plan against.
Taking care of business at the line, and he adds some cushion to their lead.
It's good. Fires from way outside. And good. From way outside, it's in. And stolen by Simmons. And so it's Orlando winning this one. A truly gutsy performance away from home.
You know, it really was. And Kevin, when this one was hanging in the balance late, they showed just what a tough-minded group they can be.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. Along with Greg Anthony and Stan Van Gundy, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for joining us for this one on 2K Sports. We'll see you later on. Welcome, everyone, and thanks for joining us on 2K Sports. It's a very unique broadcast for you tonight. You'll see a fresh face from the collegiate level in the mix. I'm Kevin Harlan, along with Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony. Tip-off goes to Orlando. Inside, and then Olajuwon with the dunk.
Well, Nikola Jokic is probably the best passing center I have ever seen.
Pass to Simmons. Back to Jokic. The basket good off the assist from Simmons.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Stan, you know, you think about the release point on Jokic's outside shot. It is tough to